Welcome to Gold Butte National Monument, north of Las Vegas, Nevada. This is on the Arizona border. It's beautiful in there in places, and it has some water, some fan palms. We give you some really nice aerial shots. Little Finland is a treat. Then we're going to go explore an old town site, and finally, we're going to check out a huge sinkhole. And a drone is the only way to see inside this sinkhole, and we're going to show you what's in it. Dirt again. So we're going back to, this is Key West Mine Road. Designated route, that's good. Limited use area. Vehicles must remain on roads. Got it. So, Key West Spring. Don't know anything about it. There's a north and a south. And it could be private. And there'll just be a no trespassing sign, and we have to turn around and come back. Or it could be kind of cool. Springs in the Mojave generally have this desert palms. And we have some Joshua trees out here. Every once in a while, cholla, barrel cactus. So I haven't researched this ahead of time. Just don't know what we're going to find out here. But it's 12:30 in the afternoon now. 73 degrees. The heat wave from this early part of this trip is officially over. It ended yesterday. It was the last hot day. And now it's what March weather's supposed to be in the Mojave. Well, our luck, huh? Locked, no trespassing, can't see the springs. Back into BLM. So across to a little private land there. They didn't lock a gate for us, so. Yeah, unfortunately, the early settlers to the area claimed all the good springs and places like that, and the public gets left with the badlands. All these badlands are particularly beautiful. So we've got kind of a loop we're doing here so far. You know, I really didn't want to do much off-roading today because I'm exhausted from yesterday. That was really a lot of work. But for some reason,
oh, I don't see anything.
Oh, what do we have here? It looks, you know, looks okay. M1. Okay, we're dropping into that wash, it looks like. Maybe we'll find something interesting down here. Okay, this road's not rated by anybody that I've found. So, it's just here. No name on it. that's steep, but we've been up as steep like that before. Yeah, put it in mud ruts just for
Do you want me to shoot?
fun. I don't think it's that technical to bother shooting it.
Okay.
We'll just see how we do here. We drop into this little ditch. I'm gonna drag the hitch for sure, and then climb up into the sky. The front wheels stayed on the ground. That's always kind of fun. Wow, cool, big view, eh?
That's big view, yeah.
Well, this is a fun little side trip. It's we love the cactus for sure, and it looks like we're looking at Lake Mead in the distance. And Vegas is beyond those mountains, a little more to the right. Unfortunately, the light's really flat out here. Terrible photography weather, but we're here. This road is such a mess. The main road going into Gold Butte from I-15, that they're going to want to be aired down. There's a few nice little stretches, but mostly it's very bumpy.
Stop just for fun.
That's fine. Alaska. Nice to see some fellow Alaskans here. Okay, we're going to go back in here. This is Whitney Pocket, and it's a staging area for side-by-sides, and there's toilets, and there's a map, and there's all of this. So we're going to go back to Arvada Springs. It's a developed campground. I know nothing about it, didn't research it ahead of time. And we just want to see what's there.
Look at that, it's beautiful.
Wow, this is cool red rock, huh? Super. Erosion is so cool.
It's a hell of a blend of pine trees, yuccas, cactus, barrels.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, different plant mix than what we're used to. Yeah, we're really climbing up here.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, there's a big reveal. Wow, cool out there. I think that's looking like sort of towards Grand Canyon or north of Grand Canyon, the Arizona Strip. That's a little fire truck. And my dad used to ride.
Cute little cabins out there.
I have no idea. Do you see
Springs
office
registration.
behind us?
Looks like it.
Visitor parking. Okay, this looks like it might be it.
Yeah, it says registration. Check things out.
So it looks like it's a ranch. We wandered around, nobody here. A few parked cars, but nobody to register us, nobody to give us any information. So I guess you have to have all that figured out ahead of time. And we also didn't see any campground. And it's supposed to be like a full service campground. But we didn't see anything. So anyway, go somewhere else. So we decided to stop for lunch in this beautiful rocks. I mean, these are like way cool. They've eroded in unusual ways that we don't even see much of this in South Utah. It's particularly interesting. And nice having the Joshua trees and yuccas around here. Yeah, they're so twisted. Lots of stuff happened here long ago. Wow. Love the desert wash right down there. After lunch, we head down a wash to Little Finland area, where we intend to camp. So this wash is a whole lot easier to drive than back in the Loganville over the off-highway vehicle area. Yeah, there's washboard here, but it's barely noticeable being aired down. I can go 20 miles an hour. In Loganville area, I was happy to do 5, but we're getting thrown all over the place. Wow, this is cool back in here. So, is this going to be flat enough up here for us? It looks like it. It looks like water weeps from this
rock,
this sheer face, yeah. What do you think? Do that look flat enough to you?
Yes.
Where there's water, there's cattle. And they pooped all over the place, but interesting area along here. Let's go behind this big rock. Pretty. Check up there. So apparently at times it just weeps out of here. Here's actually some slightly running water. And there's some over there. And this goes back under here, all the way through. Not exactly going to raft it, but pretty cool. Don't get to see this in the desert very often.
Salute. Here's what we have in our disposable plates. Filet mignon wrapped in bacon, tomatoes, grilled zucchini, onions, and some avocado sauce.
And Kansas City spices.
Oh, they're not Kansas City spices, but they are...
Oh, there's a shop in Kansas City. But, yeah. Katya is addicted to these things. It's like this fantastic little box of spices. Really amazing. My dinner is going down fast. Good morning, overlanders. We're out still at Little Finland in the Gold Butte National Monument. We had a wonderful night out here. It's dead calm, dead quiet. There's absolutely nobody around. It's just an empty area with some desert palms and very little wildlife. Few little birds. Really not much out here. We've been bouncing along the Gold Butte Loop Road here on the west side for quite a while. Most of it's pretty good road. A few rocks in places. But this is like the most interesting thing we've seen for the last like half hour, whatever it's been. Yeah, we've got some Joshua trees, been a few barrel cactus along the way, a few choias, really not much. Big gnarly mountains on both sides. But we're heading towards Gold Butte town site to see what's left of the, what was a town at one time, mining town. But I'm not seeing much in the way of mining activity, past mining activity. Actually, almost nothing. So this area was never very mineralized. Well, look at all the cans off to the right.
Oh my god.
There's cans laying everywhere, tin cans laying everywhere out here. Yeah, shoot that. So this is the town site, which so far has been mostly tin cans laying around. Look at Lake Mead. Okay.
Something over there.
And this is what's left of something.
And the bicycle is behind it.
We've seen bicycle tracks ahead of us, and Katya found the bicyclists. So let's go this way. It looks like it might be a little more interesting. So it's sort of Alabama Hills kind of looking thing. That's in California off US 395, Lone Pine, Mount Whitney area. They're nuts. But it's not hot, it's 68 degrees.
They have camping gear, so they are...
Yeah, they're out here camping. They have to. I don't think they can make this whole thing in one day, but I bet there's people who have. Yeah, these are cool rocks. I like it. Well, find out if they want some water. And go over here and read the sign. So yeah, there's not much left, just a few pieces of old metal. Pretty hard to read it.
Yeah, it is really hard to read.
It's not so good. Interesting. Well, whatever Devil's Cove is, we'll move on. This is our last day of exploring. We're going to be airing up and hitting the road home. It's been a great trip, quite a few adventures. Okay, Devil's Throat's a big hole in the ground. We'll get the full story here.
Mm-hmm.
So, the birth of a sinkhole. Working in the area, cowboys and miners working in the area, amazed by a cloud of dust that suddenly rose from the desert, flat as a sinkhole that would be known as Devil's Throat opened. Devil's Throat is now about 110, 120 feet wide and continues to widen as the rim erodes and caves in. There are other sinkholes out here. Keep back and stay safe. And this is how these sinkholes work. But I have an idea. Let's go look at it with the drone. Doesn't say no drones here. So, lunch to the right to the rocks here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were here yesterday for lunch, but it was kind of cloudy. What's prettier today? So we have an infatuation with rocks, and the monument here has an amazing selection of twisted, lifted rocks. There's granite, there's basalt, there's metamorphic, there's sandstone. It's like everywhere. It's like really the coolest thing. What a place for lunch, eh?